Alright, bruh. Let's get up in this party here. See what we got going on. There's a party at Madison's place tonight, and you've been invited by your buddy Derek. Sure, he's the only person you know, but as you walk in the front door of Madison's house, you see lots of people worth getting familiar with. And hey, just for your luck, this place is packed with plenty of sexy partygoers. Maybe you should see just how familiar you can get with somebody tonight. Hell, why stop at one? This town's not big on monogamy anyway. But first, go check in with Derek. Good luck. Oh boy.
People don't like to talk about.
What's up,
What's your
Derek?
sign?
Hey, buddy, glad you can make it.
Yeah.
Just a fair bit of warning. My friends are a little, should I say, eccentric? They're cool, though. Make yourself at home and introduce yourself around.
Yeah, thanks for inviting
Thanks
me,
for
man.
coming, buddy.
Oh, no
I'm
problem.
actually really glad you came. It's been a rough week. I was looking forward to hanging with you.
Rough week? Is everything okay, bro?
It's not worth getting into right now. Let's
why
just
you
relax
mention
and enjoy ourselves.
I know you're too long to let this go, bro.
It's just a lot of things, man. Family stuff mostly, but also some girlfriend problems. I mean that as girl problems and friend problems, all bundled into one. Fun fucking stuff. That's about as specific as I'm gonna get right now. Thanks for looking out, buddy, but let's leave it.
All right, bro.
The garage is just our junk storage right now, since neither of us has a valid license. Though there's some pretty cool stuff in there.
Somebody must have been trying to swallow down some
You
grub
see that
before
bird
they got here,
outside?
because I'm
I'll
catching
fucking
whiffs
punch
of
that
greasy
bird if I
burger
have to.
outside.
Fucking bird.
Wait, you're Derek's friend, right?
Mhm,
Hey,
mhm.
I'm Madison. This is, my party.
Oh, word. Cool.
Oh yeah, don't mention it. Derek was all, hey, I have this friend who doesn't know anybody because he just moved here, and I promise he's not a dick. And Derek and I are kind of in the middle of this. Doesn't matter. And I didn't want to make things weirder, so I was like, sure, bring your friend. So yeah, glad you could come.
Okay, so I'm a total afterthought, huh?
I'm sorry, that was rude. My head is everywhere. You know that feeling when you love hosting parties until you're actually in the middle of hosting one? Then you remember people are the worst, and your cousin has a serious alcohol problem, and that you definitely should have brought more food.
Oh, you're
That's a
doing
cool
fine.
thing to say, even if you are just trying to win brownie points. That's always been such a weird phrase to me, brownie points. What the hell are those anyway? Ha ha ha. That was a really bad dad joke, but I appreciate the effort. Anyway, it was good talking to you and meeting you.
Oh, same
I gotta
here.
get back to the party, but come find me later and we can get to know each other some more. Maybe take some pics for my gram? Oh, and don't forget to mingle. There are some awesome people here.
Down some grub before they got here, because I'm catching whiffs of greasy burger.
Hey, yo, back up! Whew. Almost had to go Shaolin Temple style on the motherfucker. You should never approach a stranger from behind like that. Sensei Frank, you know the big bald guy who sits downstairs holding down the fort? Guy who whistles show tunes when nobody's around? Oh, all right then. Well, speaking of, I gotta hit up Frank real quick. He's got me on patrol, and I gotta go report to him on 5-minute increments. Thing is, I left my phone at the gym, so I've been counting in my head. It's been exactly 5 minutes, or like a lot longer than that.
The sorority is more or less the best way I saw to make friends quick. They say it's like buying your friends, so I figured I'd. Oh, hey, I'm Amy. Why, thank you. The pleasure's all mine. Oh, yeah, I guess I have been kind of spacing out. Well, it's just that I'm new in town and I'm trying to join a sorority. They got me doing a scavenger hunt as an initiation. It's due tomorrow, and I don't have a lot of the items still. I'm thinking about maybe leaving the party and seeing if I can finish it up. A lot of the items on the list are kind of, well, embarrassing to say the least, and I don't know too many people here that well.
All right, hold on. I can help you out. I'm awesome at finding things.
Oh, wow. Okay then. Maybe I'll stick around for a bit and see what we can get accomplished.
Sure thing,
Thank
sure
you.
thing. Oh, no problem, no problem.
Wanna dance with me? A handful of hay.
Hey, what the? Wait, oh man, for a second I thought you were about to pull the girls out in front of everybody. Thanks very much for tightening me up. Tops like these can really, lead to some impromptu exhibitionism. Really, I appreciate it, cutie.
That wasn't. Oh, cutie. Okay, but that wasn't my plan to tighten them up. I was trying to talk to you.
Crazy to me how big
Yeah.
this house is.
Hey again, how's it going?
Oh, great. I can see yeah.
Well, I doubt Madison would ever call me that, but I do live here too, so call it what you want. You're sweet. I'm here if you have any questions about the crowd, including yours truly. As co-host of this evening, I'd be super bummed if you felt left out or whatever. Oh, thanks. That's really sweet. Ever since I was young, she's always been pulling pranks on me and embarrassing me. She just loves humiliating me, especially in front of her friends. One time she stole all of my clothes and towels while I was in the bathroom, and I had to run out naked while we had a bunch of company over.
Oh, wow.
It was awful. I wish just once I could watch her on the receiving end for a change. We've got all sorts here. I can't lie, most of these folks are Madison's friends, but they've taken me into their group too, which I'm sure Madison just hates. But yeah, like, everyone's pretty cool, except for Frank. Well, like, I don't know who you've met and who you haven't. There's Stephanie, Catherine, Rachel, Amy. These are all people that Madison knows through school. Patrick's our cousin, which is pretty much the only reason he's here. And Frank, who's got no reason to be here. Oh, and there's Derek too, who knows my sister somehow. I love to hear that. Like, he seems like a good guy to have in your life. And if he thinks the same about you, then you must be worth getting to know better.
You see that bird outside? I'll fucking punch that bird if I have to. Fucking bird.
What's your nickname? How's it going, dude? Wait, you're not drunk, are you? Good. I'm straight edge. And I can't stand assholes who get drunk at parties. I feel it's like my civic duty to beat the ever-loving shit out of anybody I see with a drink.
Yeah, bruh.
My contribution helps make this world better.
Let me go drink some, goddamn. So you're gonna say you're just gonna sit here, huh? Alright, I'm gonna go drink some orange juice. See you later.
I totally feel you. That's the worst. You know, a good way to get over a stub toe is to take any basic painkiller and crush them up into a fine powder. Mix that with any horse tranquilizer you may have laying around, then snort that powder through a rolled-up bill, but make sure it's larger than a 20. After that, you won't remember the pain. Or the rest of the night.
Thanks, Stephanie. I'll do just that. Later.
School pretty much.
I'm so drunk, bruh. I've got a splitting headache, bruh. I could really use some aspirin. You don't happen to know where I could find some, do you?
Yeah, I hid the whipped cream as best I could. And by best I could, I mean I just pushed it to the back of the fridge.
Buried real deep. Real.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Rachel. Thanks. Nice to meet you too. I actually don't know her all that well anymore. We were friends from school for a while, but we kind of drifted apart. She's been dropping hints that she wants me to invite my friend Vicky to the party, and I think that's why she invited me. Come to think of it, how do you know Madison? I don't think I've seen you around before. How did you even get invited to this party? Oh, a real reliable sort, huh? Well, if you want to make the most of this night, being all reliable might not be the best move. The powers that be don't always reward us avatars for making the least troublesome decision. I have high hopes for you tonight. Anyway, see you around.
I meant the whole truth about my sight and how it can liberate. Aw, man, bro, not that. Ah! Oh. Ah!
They got smacked the fuck up. Hey, so we could talk to everybody except for this.
Well,
stick over
I guess. I just like making people happy, and usually pills do that. And fucking. Oh, and fucking while on pills.
It's sexy shit.
Hey again. Are you lost?
These are my people. I'm pumped that we're all under the same roof for the first time in what feels like forever.
She's up to something, I know it. Typical little sister, right? I'm kind of nervous though, because this is my party, and if she pulls something here, it would be really embarrassing for me. Sure. Go into the upstairs master bedroom, and first door on your left. I actually left my phone in there somewhere. Could you be a doll and bring it to me?
I'm up to benching an old washing machine with 2 toasters inside of it.
Somebody must have been trying to swallow down some grub before they got here, because I'm catching whiffs of greasy burger outside.
What's your nickname?
Is there a specific reason you're helping that asshat? So what if his head's pounding? Patrick is bleached, blonde garbage, and I'm worried you are too if you're helping him. Have you not heard anything about Patrick before tonight? No? Do you guess I'll just have to take your word on that? Just stay away from that chemical burn of a person over there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to figure out how I can get my alcohol back from a different guy who, funny story.
Yeah. You just come walk up in the bathroom where I am. Move. They've been taking a dump.
Yeah, that was something else. That Rachel, she's a firecracker. It was cool how she did that where people could see. I'm a broadvocate for transparency. One of these days, long after we've settled our differences, her and I will look back on this night and laugh. I should probably talk to somebody about it. Mom always said, take advice when it's given. That and just because he lives here doesn't mean he's your father. Rachel's Krav Maga training has really paid off because this pain is unreal. Before I go saying anything, I gotta find something to make this pain go away.
Whoa, you totally came through with the aspirin, brah. Thanks so much.
Oh, no problem,
But
brother.
we're like bras for life now.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need anything.
Anything? See you around, my guy.
At least, they didn't in the case of my cousin, Little Corbett.
We're gonna go talk to.
I wonder if any of these people got dough.
We're gonna go talk to Ashley.
Believe me, Ashley living here is as temporary as it can get. She's one unwashed dish away from being the cheapest hand job. Wow, I'm impressed. A little bird told me you've chatted it up with every single person in attendance to my little shindig. You're a pretty sociable dude, huh? A people person. That really makes me wonder what your sky animal would be.
Yeah.
You don't know? Well,
Yeah.
I guess it is a pretty well-kept secret. Sky animal tracking is the crazy old study of reading the sky and connecting with the animal that you see in the clouds or the stars. It's like astrology and horoscopes and all that, but way cooler because it was discovered by a real Native American tribe, so you know it's totally legit. My sky animal helps me keep cool on nights like tonight when I'm constantly on the brink of ripping my hair out.
Oh yeah.
Well, ask away. I'm pretty much an expert on all this stuff. I suppose someone like you couldn't just look at me and tell me what my sky animal is. But in my enlightened mind, it's so obvious. My sky animal is the honored dumpster raccoon. Resourceful, crafty, always ready to defend what's theirs. It's totally me.
I think I hear Derek calling me, but who taught you? Who taught you? Just for
He
science.
goes by many names, but I know him as Howling Wolf. I've only convened with him once, but it was the most enlightening experience of my life. Ashley and I were boarding the bus out of Nevada, leaving that old life behind for good. And there, sitting among the meth addicts and coked-out gamblers, was Howling Wolf. Well, he looks a lot like the other meth addicts, but there was just this glow about him. I knew he wasn't just a meth addict.
Oh, really? So what happened?
Well, I took the seat next to him because it was the only seat available, and he immediately went into this tirade, telling me all about these visions he was having and his upcoming court cases and how he was on the lam, and I just thought, wow. And then, like a beautiful revelation, he blurted, "The sky is full of animals." Deep, right? So I spent the next 2 hours listening to Howling Wolf explain this magical craft. It was so powerful, I could even feel this, warmth rising through the bus seats and into my body. It was incredible. Actual warm, wet energy was coming from his seat and onto mine.
Yeah, he just pissed on his seat, lady. Am I?
Oh, you know it. I had to, of course, prove I was worthy of connecting with my sky animal, which wasn't that hard, actually. Howling Wolf said my mind was prepared, but I needed to give him $200 to appease the Great Space Tool Shed where all the sky animals live. I paid my dues, and next thing you know, I was meeting my very own sky animal. Whew, it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it.
I think I heard Derek calling me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you move? Can you move?
Hey again. How's it going? Really? Oh yeah, that blonde chick that's really down on herself. You're right, I totally forgot about her. I didn't mean to. She's just, well, it's hard to stand out when you're locked away like that. I'd try to go and show her that there's nothing to worry about, but I just met her tonight and only for 3 seconds. You do that? You're pretty fucking awesome. And just
We dip.
hey again. How's it going? Please, please, please don't bring up that bullshit to me. It makes me sick to my stomach how full of shit my sister can be. Did she tell you about the guy who told her all about this sky animal mumbo jumbo? Howling Wolf, she calls him. Yeah, that's because he was wearing a dollar store shirt with a wolf on it, and he was literally wearing a dog collar. He wasn't a prophet. He was a meth head furry.
Why'd you let her fall for his bullshit?
I have no control over what she gets into. And it's not like she'd listen to me if I tried to help her. We barely get along as it is. All I know is that my sister once again is trying to look all cool and hipstery by jumping on this bandwagon full of bullshit that nobody else knows about. Again, so she can stand out in a crowd.
Oh, I heard the word sky animal, and I knew I had to come see what you guys were saying about Madison. I love her to death, but man, that shit is far, far out there, brah. Off this fucking planet. Although, I guess that would make sense since the animals live in the sky.
Do you see now? Patrick even thinks this shit is ridiculous. And Patrick buys used thongs of strippers off the internet.
Oh, low bro, Ash. Don't word it like that. You know that stuff only goes up in value the longer I have it.
It's been this way since we got on that fucking bus and left our dusty grundle of a hometown behind. She's trying to reinvent herself. Where we grew up, Madison worked at the chicken hole and bejeweled her jackets. Now she's into art and books and movies that have subtitles. It's all bullshit.
There's also that time she... Oh, hello, Madison, my darling Brahma mama who came from the brogina of my mother's sister. What a wonderful party this is.
Enjoying your little trash-talking session? Is it fun to talk bad about me behind my back? My own family? And you. I thought you were my friend. I'll be...
Wait, hold on.
And that was a really gross thing you said, Patrick. Really fucking gross.
Damn, Auntie Cece's gonna eat my ass out for that one.
What the fuck?
Patrick, the phrase is chew my ass out. God, just think a little bit before you speak and remove my mother's name from your mouth altogether. Look, dude, somebody's gonna have to go talk to Madison. Let's be honest, I'm not gonna do it because I'd rather fuck Frank than have to make up with my sister. And Patrick is in verbal timeout until forever. So you should be the one.
Okay.
Just go up there and tell her we're sorry for, I guess, talking shit behind her back. Or just leave her up there for all I care. I'm kind of glad she heard what we said. So maybe she just needs time to think.
Go away. Come in, I guess.
Feeling I'm only invited to these things because of the people that I know.
A handful of
Come in
hay
here,
keeps the
talk to you.
doctor at bay.
Wait.
Yeah,
Patrick's our cousin, not our
Alright,
manager.
stop.
Who told you that he was our manager?
You here to talk some more shit on me, cool guy?
Wasn't like that.
I know what I heard. I'm not crazy. Here I was thinking you were a pretty cool dude, and next thing I know, you're cozied up next to my witch of a sister and my fuckhead of a cousin and just talking all that shit. I mean, is that your way of making friends? Is that supposed to be funny? I don't even know you. Do you have like schizophrenia or something? Did Derek meet you at a loony bin? Because if you're really up here to be an asshole, this conversation's not going to end well. Don't you think I know that? I know it's fucking ridiculous. Howling Wolf reeked of urine, and he had a tattoo on his neck that said, "I fuck for leftovers." I just wanted my own thing, all right? There, you caught me in my evil plan. I just wanted to have something that was unique and interesting, and all mine. You have no idea what my life was like back in Nevada. You either fit the mold, or you tried to be different and got ridiculed for it every day. I was hoping that when I moved away, I'd be free of all that bullshit. But now that I'm free, maybe I've gone too far with it all. The art, the literature. I haven't even read half the books that I have on the shelves around here. I guess I'm still trying to figure out who I am. But still, you're right. I shouldn't go flaunting this image of myself that I think people will like. It's just... whatever.
Cool, so you go to
I'll figure it
since
out.
I was nice to you, right? Nah, man, come on, we ain't gonna ask that. That's what all of us are trying to do. Everybody on the planet is trying to figure this shit out. Get it happen.
I'll be. That's pretty comforting. I look around at people like Rachel and Derek, and they all seem to have it so figured out. But then I remember Derek's little brother got arrested for slinging meth. And Rachel believes we're living in a virtual world where people are controlling our actions through a screen. Pretty crazy, right? Just so you know, I'm not one of those girls who looks for the first dick to jump onto when they're feeling down. In other words, I'm not gonna fuck you. Not right now. But you've been a really good friend. I'd like to repay that favor if I can. Say, if at any point tonight you get in a bad spot with somebody, and you can tell they're not a big fan of yours, just let me know, and I'll get you back into their good graces. If you're right about just being me, then hopefully I can win them back with my charm alone. No sky animals required.
Stopping me.
Awesome. Keeping a lot smooth operator Madison, sweet talk your way into unlocking the special social beauty, or the special sociability of the vaulted dumpster rack.
Hey, buddy. I heard you talking to Stephanie. She's pretty dang helpful when she's not, you know, stoned out of her head. You didn't hear? His little brother got busted with meth. It was on the news and everything. Poor Derek had to be the one to bail him out of jail and handle the entire situation. He pretty much raised that kid. Derek's pretty broken. It's bad. Oh my god, I love them! I saw them in concert last week, and it was even better than when I saw them the week before. Are you a fan? Well, hey, to each their own, right? As long as you don't hate them or anything, we can still be friends. Let's see. The first item I don't have is... oh gosh. Somebody's expired credit card, and it can't be mine. See why I can't ask these people I just met? Things get much worse going forward, too.
Alrighty. I got you.
I meet everybody through school pretty much, except...
Around here is real unique. I guess that should be expected when you're in an artist's house.
Of course I care about our oceans.
These people
Didn't you
talk
see the
about
poster in my room?
this, that.
Somebody must have been trying to...
Hey again. How's it going? Are you joking? Calling that a nice art room is like calling a homeless camp a music festival. That right there, that's a room devoted to feeding my sister's delusion. Just like with that made-up astrology she buys into, or that time she fucked the Lou Diamond Phillips impersonator, Madison is doing this for attention. Artists are cool and free spirits. Naturally, Madison's gonna try to be an artist. Then she can post all about it online and soak in the thumbs up and well dones. It's not art. She is not an artist. That's what happens when I no longer have a place to center my zen. Serenity, Ashley, serenity. Now, very calmly, I would like to express that Madison is shit at art and that room was much better suited as my yoga studio / meditation chamber where I could smoke weed undisturbed than it will ever be as a hack's gallery of delusion. Do whatever you will. I'm going to find something large and made of glass that I...
Okay, hold on.
Hey again. How's it going?
I'll give you this.
That's why all medieval king bras had some man-tit action going
Oh, you
on.
don't want that right now. All right.
You think the
Hey,
devil...
any luck finding my phone in the bathroom? I think I left it near the sink. Oh, my rather simplistic setup is hardly a true studio per se. I like to call it my bohemian oasis. A place I can abscond to and escape from the mundanity of our everyday lives. And yes, while I do like to paint up there, it's only because I need to express my frustrations with the world, lest it overcome me and suck away my artistic spirit. Painting is the best way for me to positively release my qualms with modern society and keep your voice down. Look, I know, but I'm in too deep with this one. Everybody's seen that art room upstairs, and they've been asking me questions about it all night. On top of that, I've already reached out to a gallery and everything. They want to see a full portfolio of my work. I've got to at least wrap this one up with some style and grace. Can you help? All right. I'm going to need a painting of the human form to finish out my portfolio. Well, is it something you'd be interested in? Oh my, so full of...
First things first is that you're gonna take a step back, friend. If
Derek, whoa, you would
we can deal with all of that later, Madison. We may got a lot of shit to sift through, but
Here's what...
Madison, come on. I mean...
No more time to chat, my beautiful angel.
But let me just make a few calls. Wait, where's my phone?
What the fuck? So you're the asshole that's been going around stealing my shit. I'm going to get Frank.
I'm just saying, if I were in a zombie apocalypse, there would be no slack for the weaklings. I'm talking...
You're dead, asshole.
Wait, what?
I definitely didn't fart. So